The camera triggers in Geometry Dash allow you to control the camera movement, whether it's zooming out, keeping your camera in one place, or another cool effect. These are all really cool triggers that are a really good feature of Update 2.2, and I figured why not make a video ranking them from my least favorite to favorite, just like I did with shaders. If you didn't see that video, check it out. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today. There's a total of 8 camera triggers, well, including guide, which I'm also going to rank in there. So yeah, stick around to see all of them. In 8th place, we're just going to put mode here because I think it's the worst camera trigger. Like, it does literally nothing unless we have easing, padding. Let's try something here. Let's see, does that work? Okay, so it basically works as a free mode. Does the easing help in any way with the fact that well, you can just enable free mode on the portal of the ship or whatever flying vehicle you're using, or ball or whatever if you don't want to limit to that. But yeah, that one's going in 8th place. In 7th place, we're gonna put the guide because it's pretty good, and I like how you can use it. I mean, it's not something I use very much, and I think it's to use it to get a good understanding of where your camera should go. And so you could use it like that if you want to use it. And I especially like when people use it, which I'm trying to figure out how to use it, but I'm not that great at using it for things like I don't know, previewing. Like the preview you get in Enjoying the Sun by Otto Nick before you play the level so that you can get an understanding of it. I think you're supposed to use keyframes to make it work, but I haven't exactly perfected that. So I'm just going to put this in 7th place. In 6th place, I'm going to put Edge, which because it's kind of difficult to use, and I think it could have similar effects to static, which I don't think is going to be that much of a good effect, which is difficult to perfect. So I'm just going to make it target ID 1. Just make something here. And now, okay, so it uses that as an edge. If you're on the left, it'll make sure that you don't see anything to the left of on your camera. There won't be anything on the left of whatever you're doing. Whenever you're from the target object. But yeah, let's get rid of that. In 5th place, well, I don't know why. We're just gonna put GP offset, the gameplay offset thing. Because I don't actually know why this doesn't work, or I mean it works, but I think it's basically the same thing as the other one, which I think makes a bit more sense to use, and that'll be going in 4th place. So let's actually try something here. Okay, so yeah, that's just gonna go there, and now we're gonna put offset, which I actually think makes more sense to use for some reason. I think this thing does the exact same thing. So we're just gonna go with that. Or, hang on, can we try that? Or, actually, wait, maybe, is it doing, or does the thing just stop when you use the gameplay offset? Does the screen just stop until your icon moves to wherever you want it? I'm not really sure, but anyway, I'm just gonna say, because maybe we're more familiar with the camera offset thing here. Now we're down to the top 3. Let's see what they are. Alright, first up, we're gonna put in 3rd place, we're gonna put zoom. I think that's my 3rd favorite camera trigger because you can zoom out, and it's really good for when you're gonna go pretty fast and you can sight read farther out. But I also think that well, people can definitely use it and abuse it. So if they zoom way in, it would be difficult to see what's up ahead. But they can make cool transition scenes, and that could be used for cool transition scenes, which I think zoom is a pretty cool trigger, and I think a lot of people were waiting for 2.2 for it to come out. But yeah, that's going to be in third place. In second place, that's right, if you know it's going to go in second place, you'll probably be able to figure out what's left, maybe. So yeah, in second place, we're going to put rotate, which I think is awesome, and it can be really cool for adding rotation to your levels, and I think it'll do a good job of something like if you're going to maybe go through a bunch of different corridor areas or something, that it would be good to make a nice transition, and I think people would really like that. So yeah, that's what I think is the second best feature, the second best camera trigger. So yeah, what's first? First up, we're gonna have the top one is static. That's what I think is the best camera feature, best camera control, best camera trigger. I just think it's kind of a fun trigger. So yeah, I like to make it. I usually use this a lot when making something so that I can follow a certain target or just stay in a certain area. So yeah, for example, I like to make gameplay that's like this, and I find myself making a lot of reversing in a case of probably more than RobTop would. But yeah, that's what I find myself doing when I'm building with a trigger like that. And well, let's disable rotate. Anyway, yeah, this is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite triggers. I think it's my favorite static trigger. Oh yeah, and I didn't multi-activate those, but yeah, I really like the static trigger because of that. So yeah, that's my opinion on all the camera triggers in Geometry Dash. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to rank from my least favorite to favorite in a future video. And I have some ideas of already of what I want to do. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be more of me ranking all the triggers or something in Geometry Dash, because that's what I do for fun to get my audience, and that's what I do. I consider you my audience. So yeah, please check it out, and maybe some more of that other gaming content in the near future. Bye guys. See you next time.